This is Barney Happenstance, a 25-year-old urban explorer from Blackpool, bold, charming, and just reckless enough to live stream himself breaking into crumbling asylums and forgotten tunnels. His bio once read, "If there's a locked door, I'm probably on the other side of it." With nearly 600,000 YouTube subscribers and over 2 million followers across all platforms, he'd turned danger into entertainment. On October 2nd, 2023, Barney set out to explore an old Victorian hotel in Scotland. The video was called My Night of Terror at the Thornview. But this exploration didn't just blur the line between reality and legend, it shattered it. The Thornview Hotel in Drymire, a remote village just north of Aberdeen, once stood as the crown jewel of Victorian hospitality. Polished floors, stained glass windows, and a dining room so vast it could seat hundreds beneath its twin chandeliers. But no feature was more memorable or more unsettling than the enormous oil painting that hung at the top of the grand staircase. It depicted the hotel's elusive owner, Frederick Boyles, frozen in a stern gaze that many guests said would follow them as they passed. Frederick was an enigma, rarely seen, never smiling. Locals swore he never aged. One housekeeper said her grandmother had worked for him when she was young. Over time, the guests thinned, the grandeur faded, the stories grew. Room 13 became notorious for strange happenings, voices in the walls, belongings moved, even people being dragged out of bed. Fewer people returned. Children dared each other to approach the building after dark. Frederick was said to appear in the doorway, dressed in suit and tie, shouting from the steps with a cane in his hands. Over the years, more troubling stories emerged, guests who simply vanished. In April 1963, Nigel Barron, a 49-year-old banker, checked into room 13. He was last seen dining alone that evening. He never arrived at the conference, never returned. Frederick told the police he had checked out early. In 1967, Sandra Green, a 58-year-old factory worker from London, had saved for years for this once-in-a-lifetime holiday. She stayed in room 13 for a 5-night getaway, but she never made it home. Frederick's answer was the same. She checked out early. In 1972, Paul Smarmish, a reclusive writer from Glasgow, came to the Thornview for a 2-week writing retreat. He was seen several times at breakfast, then pacing the garden with a notebook. Then he was gone. Again, the same story. Checked out early. Over the following years, they were not the only mysterious disappearances. In 1980, Thornview finally shut its doors. Frederick was never seen again. No obituary, no grave. The building sat abandoned for decades, its roof sagging, its walls black with mold. In time, it became a magnet for urban explorers and paranormal investigators. Some claimed they heard footsteps when they were alone. Others swore they saw someone in the upstairs window, watching them from behind the old velvet curtains. Then, in 2012, a mysterious fire consumed the hotel. What remained was deemed unsafe and demolished shortly after. The story might have ended there. But then, in October 2023, a video appeared online. It was titled My Night of Terror at the Thornview, uploaded by YouTuber Barney Happenstance. The video showed Barney exploring what appeared to be the intact interior of the Thornview Hotel. But that couldn't be possible. The hotel had burned down 10 years before. Yet the footage matched archival images perfectly. Same layout, same staircase, same chandeliers. The same portrait of Frederick Boyles still hanging above the stairs. Barney was his usual enthusiastic self as he walked through the eerie halls, right up, until he reached room 13. The camera captured the door creaking open on its own. Barney hesitated, then stepped inside. He cast his torch around the dark room, and as he turned his camera, something darted across the frame. The audio crackled. The frame glitched. Barney screamed. Then, black. He was reported missing almost immediately, but no sign of him was ever found. But here's the strangest part. The video was uploaded after Barney had already vanished. No one else had access to his account, and exactly 1 year later, on the same day, it was quietly deleted. Today, the ground where Thornview stood is silent, but some nights, locals say you can hear the hotel bell echo across the fields. And if you stand by the gates, they say you'll see a flicker of fire, just for a moment, before a door slams shut in the dark. No one knows what happened to Barney. No one knows who uploaded, then deleted that video. No one has dared set foot on that land since. Thanks for watching. Please click the like button and subscribe below for more mysteries. And maybe stick to exploring buildings that definitely still exist.